to Todd. I'm Todd, and I'm coming to you from beautiful Fort McMurray, Alberta, Canada. So I really love the outdoors. I love everything about it. The sights, the sounds, and sometimes the lack of sounds. And I also like starting a good fire out here in the winter when it's nice and safe. So today, we're going to show you 4 or 5 different types of fires. And the first one we're going to build is called a log cabin fire. And as you can see, I got my tinder and stuff already. I got birch bark already picked. And a good tip is to pick your birch bark as you're coming in. So we're going to build a log cabin around this tinder pile. And a log cabin is good because there's lots of air in between, and it burns nice and hot. So if you need a hot fire quick, this is definitely the way to go. And it's one of the easiest ones to get together too. So that's your log cabin fire. Well, as you can see, the log cabin fire is really good. And it gets hot really quick. So the situation where you get wet or you're too cold and you need to dry off quick and get warm quick, log cabin fire is one of the best fires for that. So beautiful out here today. So I love being out here and I love having fires. I love exploring the wilderness. I love wild camping. And wild camping to me means going out into the bush and finding and locating my own campsite that nobody's ever used before. But I'm also out here backpacking, hiking, and walking my dog. Fire we're going to build is called a teepee fire, and again we're going to build a teepee around the tinder pile. That's the easiest way to do it. And again, this one works much the same way as the log cabin fire, because there's a lot of air in between, so it builds up heat really quick. Which is really good, another good fire if you're in a situation where you need to get warmed up really quick. Or you just want to have a cool looking fire. The log cabin is a much easier fire to build because you just got to lay stuff on top of each other. It's when you're trying to lean stuff on. So. fire, but the log cabin is my preferred choice of fire for this style of fire. This one here, as you can see, it fell over. And as any fire, you know, you got to maintain it, and sometimes you even got to help it out to get it going. So this fire is still pretty good. If what did fall over, I can just transfer it to the front. And basically it turns into like a log pile fire. But it started pretty easy because it was all in a teepee and there was a lot of air getting through there. So still a really cool fire. And I can still kind of add stuff to it like a teepee and it'll burn higher. Because there's still air in between those sticks I got stood up still. So still a really nice fire. It's really warm and gets going really easy, really quick. So another thing I like doing out here is trail maintenance. I love keeping our trails clean and free of all the down trees. Like I said before, I love it out here camping, and you can catch me out here most times of the year. Even when it's minus 40, you'll catch me out here winter camping in a canvas tent with the wood stove going. I love it out here. Love it out here when the tent is nice and warm and it's lit by candlelight. And of course, having a nice cigar. I absolutely love it out here, no matter what the weather is. But of course, a fire is key out here. It builds the morale, good ambiance, keeps you warm, keeps you fed. So it's awesome. So the next fire we're going to do is a lean-to fire. And for that, you're going to need one bigger piece of wood, lots of tinder, and bigger wood on the side. And for this one, we're just going to use a fire starter. Just a bunch of hay with a wax on it. So to get that going, you're just going to light it up, put the fire starter down, put your tinder on there, and put all your bigger wood. You're going to lean it on the bigger one. So we'll get that going right now. Fire is almost the extended version of the lean-to fire. It's called a dual log fire. And self-explanatory, you put two big logs and you build your fire in the middle. Before I get into the next fire, I also want to let you know that I really love canoeing and kayaking. I absolutely love to paddle around here, especially down the Athabasca River and the Horse River. And we're surrounded by all kinds of lakes and rivers. It is awesome. This next fire is called a star fire. And the whole purpose of this fire is to extend the life for your wood. That's why these 4 pieces are extending here. So you're gonna want to put your fire starters around your 4 extending logs. So that way the fire will eventually light those on fire and get those going through the night. Throughout the night, when these ends burns, you can move them in. So as you're going through the night, just move them closer to the fire so obviously the fire burns down. But you don't want to do that too much because you want these logs to last longer. And this is basically for if there's not a lot of wood, or if you want it to be still going in the morning, so you can just throw some more wood out in the morning and stoke the fire back up. So this is a beautiful fire too. But my all-time favorite fire, if you watch my channel, is called an upside down fire. And the upside down fire is basically a big log cabin fire, but you start the fire from the top and it burns down. And I usually do that when I'm working out here. Basically when I'm cutting firewood, I'll start that fire and let it burn down as I'm cutting firewood. Because that fire requires little maintenance until it burns all the way down to the bottom. That's a long-lasting fire as well. So is that dual log fire over there, because the logs are big. But this fire here is an awesome fire. And it's also a good cooking fire. So as you can tell, I really love it out here. And one of my favorite things out here happens to me is a nice full moon or a nice beautiful sunrise or sunset. I love being blessed by either one of those. It makes the ambiance out here so much nicer. And I really love cooking good food out here. So like I said, I'm coming to you from Fort McMurray, Alberta, Canada. But not all my videos are based out of Fort McMurray. Oftentimes, I get really lucky and I'm joined by my wife and 2 dogs. And we'll hit the road, hit the highway, and do different adventures around Alberta. For example, we went to Drumheller, and we also went down to the Rocky Mountains on a road trip. And we also do a few other ones as well. So that's something that's going to be happening on this channel. So if you like road trips, truck camping, and tent camping around different places in Alberta, this is the place to be. We love doing road trips, family camping trips. So like I said, I like backpacking, hiking, camping. Camping in the spring, camping in the summer, camping in the fall, and camping in the winter. Love hot tent camping. I also love having good food, having good times. I also like having a nice warm fire, whether it be a fire outside or stoking up the wood stove in the hot tent. And my family and I, we love traveling around Alberta, camping at different spots in different locations around Alberta. Love that as well. Love kayaking, love canoeing. Love eating good food. Love having a nice stogie out here every now and again. And I really love adventuring out here. I love adventuring and I love exploring new places. And don't forget everybody, it's always my favorite time of day out here. It's coffee time. Cheers everybody. Cheers to this beautiful surroundings. Cheers to those beautiful fires that we're having today, and cheers to all of you. I love having a coffee. Oh, that is beautiful. So nice. So if you love everything about the outdoors like I do, beautiful scenery, sunrises and sunsets, full moons, a nice fire, camping spots, backpacking and hiking, kayaking and canoeing, building bushcraft shelters, and going on road trips around Alberta, please come and join me. And oftentimes, you'll see my wife and my 2 beautiful puppies here. So cheers, everybody. I'd love to have you out here on my outdoor adventures. Please consider subscribing. Grab your coffees and come out and join us. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this one. And Happy New Year. I wish everybody the best in 2024. Everybody, I'm Todd, and you're watching Outdoors with Todd. We'll catch you in the next one, everybody. And of course, we always have our fires out here safely, only in the wintertime when it's safe to do so. And always extinguish your fires before you're going. And that's what I'm going to do now.